I believe that inside every consumer, there's a creator. I believe that inside every comic book fan, there's the creative mind of a storyteller or artist. And inside every lover of film is a director or cinematographer or actor or reviewer. I believe that for the most part, people inherently want to create. I know very few people who take their loves and don't also want to produce something to enrich that part of the world in one way or another. Even the great consumers, reviewers and critics, give something back in the way of creating, in sharing reviews or opinions and their love of their favorite medium. And I think it's because everything you take in becomes part of you, part of your life experience. And to create is to internalize and reflect the sum of that experience back outwards. There's just something about a hobby or favorite art form that shakes awake the part of us that's engaged by it. And if we're courageous enough to channel that into creativity, it changes life from something that happens to us into something that we can shape. An actor creates a character. A photographer creates a view that others didn't or couldn't see. A painter creates a world. Every enthusiast has something to contribute. Unfortunately for most of us, with the things we consume in such abundance and so readily available, it's just far too easy for the demons of consumption to shout down our better angels of creation. Could it be that too much consumption and too little creation leads to the suppression of our creative urges? Or is it just the opposite? Is it that those who are unable or unwilling to satisfy their creative urges tend to sedate them instead? That actually reminds me of something wonderful Felicia Day said in response to a Reddit AMA question about creating the Guild. She said, "I wrote the Guild because I had a very bad WoW addiction, like 9 hours a day. But I was gaming to fill something in my life that I didn't have, which was doing something every day that I really liked. And I was able to take the experience that I had and create something out of it. And even if nobody else had watched the Guild, I would have been so gratified that I was able to channel that." I love that answer, and I'll link the video down below. It makes me think of all the time-destroying false dichotomies I'm only now learning aren't true. Fulfillment is not a process built solely on consuming. Enjoyment doesn't have to be passive, nor does it have to be easy. Challenging is not the opposite of fun. Throughout my life, I've encountered people of all walks, from managers and successful entrepreneurs to video game junkies and potheads and alcoholics, and I've never met anyone who I didn't believe could achieve their dreams if they applied themselves. Not one. And if we've ever met, yeah, I'm talking about you too. I think perhaps we need to set aside more time to nurture the creative parts inside of us. And that goes double for those of you who don't think you have those creative talents. If you enjoy anything at all, I assure you, those talents are there. I think we have to find the thing, like Felicia did, the doing something every day that we really like. So what do you really like? And what time will you set aside? What will you make?